the recording. I'm going to change my view.
He's on the Zoom.
All right, I muted everybody up. Every time I start, for some reason, I have to clap my hands. It's just a weird habit I have. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope everyone is doing fine. It is Saturday, I was going to say August the 7th. That means I would have another birthday coming up. It is September the 7th, 2019. And you know what's cool? We are 24 days in a wake-up call from our national convention. If you are not fired up about that, I can't tell you. I don't know what to say to you. I'm beyond fired up, and I'm going to tell you why I'm fired up. So we have a Power Team Elite Facebook group for everybody 5K and above. And Aaron Parker put something in that group this morning that fired me up, and I'm going to read it to you guys. And this is why you need to be in that group really fast, like this month. So a question was asked by another member in the group. I'm seeing posts on Facebook about My Daily Choice launching 2 new brands next month. Did I miss an announcement somewhere about this? I thought it was only one brand. I don't know where they get the information from. Aaron Parker made this statement I want you guys to listen to very clear. They don't even know what they are launching, and I'm asked other leaders, and they don't know either. I went to the headquarters 4 different times and took 2 tours, and I was looking for evidence. There's none there. Whatever they're doing, boy, even the employees don't know. Because I asked, hey, can you tell me where are they storing the new stuff or what it is? So they hadn't told us. I said, don't they have to teach you guys? They hadn't told us anything. So it's been real hush. Here's what Aaron said. Think about this. When they launched HempWorks, some people were at the very beginning and now they are multi-millionaires. I want you to take your mindset wherever it is, and imagine you were here when HempWorks launched, right? You would potentially be a multimillionaire if you took action. The second part of his statement was, that's what we all are going to get to participate in at the convention. Being first with something new and at the beginning, and the bigger your team is going into the convention, the better for you. Why did that fire me up so much? It's because we got the beginning of, it's almost like the beginning of HempWorks. We at the beginning of CBD. We at the beginning. Usually I'm at the end. I'm like right when the company about to fail or they pass their plateau. That's usually when I get in the company or I hear about it. This is the first time I'm early on. And I have the skill set now that I never had before. So with that said, we're going to jump into some training. The first things first, get one of these, a notepad and a pen, because you're going to have to take some notes. Who on here is, I'm going to treat everybody like they've never done this business before, because you're going to relaunch your business from today. Me too. Hashtag me too. So the first things first, what do you do first? You must become, first thing is your mindset. When you first start this business, you get this. The company sends you one of these. Everybody got this? They send you a kit. Inside the kit, realistically, is everything you need. If I didn't exist to train you, everything you need is in this kit. You open up the kit, it gives you instructions on how to use the product, know your why, and expose as many people to the business as possible. Also inside of here, some of you have heard this and some of you haven't. There's a book by Todd Falcone, mine is somewhere other than in here, to help you with mindset, skill set, and all that. Read the book. The book, I mean, it takes you all, if you're a slow reader, it might take you all day. I'm a slow reader. I have to read stuff 2 or 3 times before I comprehend it. If you're a fast reader, it might take you an hour. Some stuff in the book, can I call it home? It goes over product knowledge. Everybody have basic product knowledge? Yes. You can't sell me something that you don't know about. And the company gives you the information. Now, this is what's funny to me. Of all the companies I have been in, and it's been a lot, over 30 years, I have never, ever opened the kit and read the stuff. This is the first time. I swear. I swear. They put all of that stuff in a kit. I take the kit and I put it aside and I go for the products. Anybody else guilty? Everybody guilty? I know you're guilty. Kai, I can tell by your face. It gives you, so when a person says, why should I be using HempWorks? Well, we have a pamphlet to tell you why. Anybody ever read that? You know what's funny is, for the first 2 months I was in this company, I knew we had MDC sprays, but nobody was talking about them until I started talking about them. Since I stopped talking about them, guess what? People don't talk about them as much. You know, the foundation of the company is our sprays. Guess what? You guys have a pamphlet about that. And there's some these are the newer ones that I got from corporate. Who want to know about how to be successful? Okay, that's the end of training. Thank you guys for showing up. That's all I got. No, real talk. I'm going to show you step by step on what to do. So, and I'm going to use my daily choice stuff. Steps for success. Getting started. Does anybody know the social media sites for the company? Facebook is official My Daily Choice. That's where Josh and Jenna put all their information. That's where you can learn about the new products when they come out. There's a leadership group. I'm not going to talk about that. There's Instagram, YouTube, and all that stuff too. What should you do in your first 48 hours? All right. So if you haven't enrolled already, enrolled as an affiliate. I think we're all affiliates. Yep. Place your product order. When should your auto ship be set? Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'll read it from the book. The day you join the company, you join, you set your auto ship. If you don't do this, and I didn't do this, I was probably told, but I ignored it, like ignoring a kid, is one of the things you gotta do, and you have to teach from today forward, is to help when a person comes in the business, help them set their auto ship for the first week in the business. Make sense? Here's why that happens is at the beginning of the month, let's say everybody just came into business this week. At the beginning of next month, we all should have that auto ship out the way. Whatever it is you're gonna order, get it done. Go ahead and place it. If the card don't go through for whatever reason, just change the card or put some money on the card, whatever you got to do. But if you don't, at the end of the month, and I'm probably the worst at this, at the end of the month, got to chase everybody down to get them to get their order in. Anybody have to do that? I know Kai has to do it every month. I know I have to do it every month. I got to remind 200 people to get their order in. How to avoid that? I'm just giving you advice. Set your auto ship from day one. And I know it's a money issue. Just set it up anyway. Even if the cards decline, then you can go and fix it. Hello? Review the roadmap booklet. Don't worry about that. Log into your back office. Does everybody know how to log into your back office? If you don't, mydailychoice.com/login. And I'm gonna show you this. Meet with your upline. That's different for everybody. Start building, join the Facebook group, duplicate. Develop a winning mindset. Avoid negative things and negative people. If your spouse is negative, I don't know what to tell you. Take control. Do you know, real talk, that I would say close to 25% of the people that's in this business, spouse, don't support this decision? And this is the one thing that can set your life free. Because guess what? A job, if you work a job, even a good job, you're going to work that job until you either retire, they fire you, lay you off, or you quit or get another job. That's never going to free you up from working a job. Can we all agree? Unless you know something I don't know. Even a good job. If you make $400,000 a year, guess what? If you lose that job, your lifestyle is going to significantly change until you replace that income. In network marketing, if you're earning $400,000 a year and you have a residual income coming, it may go down, but it ain't going to go down that much, if that makes sense. Even if everybody leave and go to another company, half of the people will stay. It's not like a job. All right. So they also have in here, this is important, business goals. And I'm showing you this because you got to do this to your new people. How long should it take you to get your first 4 people? Anybody know? 24 hours. That's unrealistic for most of us. Let's keep it real. I would say at least in your first 7 days. Your first 7 days, you should be able to get your first 4. Find 4 people. And we're going to go through that. 30 days, you should hit 5K affiliate. 60 days, 10K. 90 days, 25K. 120 days, 50K. 6 months, 180 days, 100K. 200 days, 250K. 240 days, 500K. 270 days, super affiliate. This is realistic. This is realistic. You know why? I'm going to show you why. We have a roadmap to show you how to make that happen. Most of you guys know it, but you're not doing the work. You want to learn, but not do. Execute. So, what's the first step? Outside of what I just showed you, what is the first step you got to do? Step number 1. See, some of y'all think Shannon make this stuff up. It's standard in every business, every industry. Here's your 3 steps for success. Build your list. Guess what I spent 2 o'clock in the morning doing, even though I'm a master at doing it? Anybody want to know? I built my list. This is what I did. This is the first time in the history of histories I've ever had the chance to do this, and I got it done last night. I took this device. Everybody got one like this, smartphone. Even if you got a flip phone like Sandra. Sandra got a flip phone, and when her coworkers come in, she give them CBD drops. No, I'm just kidding. I looked on YouTube. I learned how to dump all of my contacts to a spreadsheet. First time I've ever done it. It was 3,500 and some odd contacts. So I'm telling you, go to YouTube and learn how to put all your contacts that are in your phone on a spreadsheet. It's important moving forward because I'm going to show you how to do that. If you are technically challenged, that's okay. We have people on the team like me and Brian the Brain that can help you put all your contacts on a spreadsheet. That's going to be important with the training I'm going to give you today. That's your list. That's the start of your list. Guess what? Couple of clicks. Well, it was more than a couple of clicks. After I put all my contacts on the spreadsheet, it's on my laptop, so I can't really, I might be able to show you still. After I did that, I went through all my contacts last night, and this took me all night, to be honest. And I started deleting people and phone numbers that I don't want to contact. Like there were some business phone numbers, phone number to Equifax, TransUnion, Experian. I deleted all of that stuff and I cleaned up my list. So that takes a day, I'll be honest with you. So now my list went from 3,500 down to about 2,900 people. How many of you guys are willing to do that today? Do that. You know why? Here's why. After you build your list, you have something to work from. Most of you guys ain't gonna do like me. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna write a list on some paper. You gotta have a list to work from. And then, guess what? You're gonna have a team. Now you have to teach your team what? How to build a list. Where does the list come from? Their phone and Facebook. That's the two. And then I'm a list. I'm so good at building the list. I just want to sometimes jump back and kiss myself. I'm so good at it. That was supposed to make y'all laugh. You can go ahead and laugh. All right, the second part, after you build the list, you have to prospect the list. So here is where the work part comes in. And here's how you get to 5K. If you don't get to 5K this month, that's because you just didn't do the work. So if we all ready to do the work, I'm going to hit unmute all. Are you ready to go and do the work? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yep. Yes.
All right. Here's the work part. After you have a list, the cool part about Shannon is Shannon writes a really list. Now I have my spreadsheet list. So as of right now, I have a list of 32,000 people with their contact information. That's because I'm pretty good at this. So now we have to go to work. There's two ways to go to work. I'm going to show you. Wait. I didn't mean to do that. Let's see, where's Zoom at? I'm going to mute everybody one more time. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you guys Facebook. Here is what you do with your list. Everybody's got a list. Second step is to come over here in the CBD Badassador group and go to units. Here's what you're going to do, and I'm going to modify this a little bit. You're going to go to unit number 1. I don't care how long you've been in the business, this is where it all starts. Unit number 1, first 7 days in My Daily Choice Hemp Works. Guess what? When I do this training again next month, it's going to be My Daily Choice Hemp Works / whatever the new brand is. I'm so excited about that. All right. I have on here, do not make a post on social media for your first 14 days. Ignore this. I'm going to edit this and take that out. Here's one of the steps you've got to do. This is for mindset, is listen to Jim Rohn. Even if you've heard it before, listen to it again. I think listening to it once every 3 months is really good for you. Define your why. Why are you doing this business? I'm an unmute, because this is important. I want to hear from about 3 or 4 of you guys, ladies, gentlemen, of why you're really doing this business. Hold on. I'm trying to figure, okay, unmute all. So why are you doing this business? Somebody tell me, what do you want out of business? Let's start with Marie Gregory. I like you, Marie. I want to hear from you.
I'm wanting to actually shift my mindset. And the business aspect of it, I like what I'm seeing. So with all the talk about mindset and spirituality, I'm with that. And it seems as though I've been kind of lured away in life, and I'm coming back to that. And I appreciate the leaders on this group, because I'm just in awe that I can get better. I need to be better.
Okay.
That's it.
So she joined the company. I want this to internalize. Everybody doesn't join just to make money. That's what I heard, unless you heard something different. Yes, there is a financial benefit, but being part of positive team that's personal developing.
Yes.
That's people will stay for that. If let's say for example, and I'm not wishing this on you in no way, Marie. Let's say for example, Marie doesn't make a fortune, but Marie gets better. She's gonna get better. It's just inevitable. She's satisfied her why. Thank you for that, Marie. Let's pick another person. That's a cute dog, by the way, Kendra. Let's say Christopher, Mr. LSU man. Chris, what is it that you want to get out of this business?
Actually, I retired from the police department and the military, so I'm looking to a next chapter. I want to take and become rich. I mean, you know, not to mention health. I've had everything from cancer when I was 26 to, you know, more surgeries than Frankenstein had. So it was once Crandall got me to try the CBD products, I was hooked. I feel so much better, you know, less pain, and I know it's beneficial, and I know it's starting over here on the Gulf Coast, and there's not many reputable places. So I want to be able to bring that product over here and take over the Gulf Coast.
Awesome. Where you at in the Gulf Coast, by the way?
I'm in Diamond Head, Mississippi.
Okay.
Originally from New Orleans.
My old stomping territory. I was the Navy recruiter for Gulfport, Mississippi, so I went all right. From Mobile, Alabama to Bay St. Louis.
Okay. Yeah, I'm originally from the parish.
Yeah, and I'm from New Orleans.
Yeah.
Welcome. That's awesome. So this is what I heard from him. He want to get rich in the health benefits. That's their why. You see how the whys are varied all over the place? That covers it. Everybody has a different reason why they join the business. Some people money, some people personal development, some people want to be a part of a team, some people need the products, blah, blah, blah. All right, so I'm going to go back to mute all. Now, I covered this, I'm going to cover this again. This is what you got to do. You have to make a list. You can't avoid it. You can't skirt it. You can't get around it. The easiest way to make a list, most people going to procrastinate with names and phone numbers. I just showed you the easy way is to download your phone. I'm not going to tell you that's easy because the information's already here. Downloading it, trust me, it took me forever. So I'm going to put together the videos to show you how to do it because it's not as simple as I thought it was. There should just be a button to say download to spreadsheet and voila. It wasn't that easy. But we can get you through that. Memory jogger, Facebook, phone contacts. I think phone contacts is the easiest. Facebook is the second easiest. And if you get stuck, memory jogger. Okay, Shannon, where do I get a memory jogger? There's two places you can get a memory jogger. In the unit, in this section of the units, I've already created, and I'll show you, maybe I should attach it to there. If you come here, I wrote a book called The Ultimate List Builder, and I created some videos, The Ultimate List Builder and Memory Jogger. Just go there, that will help you jog your memory to build a list. Downloading from your phone is the other one, and writing on a piece of paper from Facebook is the other. Some people want to download their Facebook contacts. If that's you, go for it. I think that's another very good way. It's just not easy for me to download all my contacts from Facebook. So next. So that's where you get your memory jogger. You got to have a list. All right. Right here, make a list of 100. If you contacted 100 people this week, how many people a day is that? Let me see, 100 divided by 7, it's about 12 people a day, right? Let's say 12 people a day. Can all of us contact 12 people a day? Real talk. I'm talking about real talk. 12 people a day. Is that a lot of, how long would that take you? 12 people a day, 13 people, 15 people a day? It's not even 12 people a day. What's 12 times 7? Hold on. Because I don't want to mislead you. I'm getting my calculator. Hold on. I'm not super smart. I'm just super good looking. Just kidding. That's 84 people. So let me see. 100 divided by 7. 14 people a day. You got to contact 14 people a day to contact 100 people a week. If you did that for your first month in the business, that's 400 people. It's 14 people a day. That could be your goal. What do you say to those 14 people? There's 2 ways to contact them. There's 3 ways. You can email them, you can Facebook message them, or you can, 4 ways. You can text them, or you can call them. It depends on your preferred method of communication. I like all the above. I do. I didn't like phone calls for a long time, but I'm cool with phone calls because guess what? When I'm talking to a person versus when I'm texting a person, it is extremely hard for them to tell me no. It is. It's amazing. I just started calling people. I'm a texter. I'll text Stephanie in the next room. Hey, Stephanie, what you doing? What we eating for breakfast? Instead of picking up the phone or walking out the door. Here's my point. If you just pick up the phone and people hear your voice, even if you haven't talked to them in a long time, you connect with people better. If you text them, the likelihood of them answering your text message is 97%. If you Facebook message them, 70 to 80%. If you email them, less than 20%. Does that make sense? Well, I'm not going to even just say Facebook. Facebook is the most popular, but social media is 70 to 80% now because people are immune to it. It's not like back 20 years ago when if your computer sat in another room and you heard this, you've got mail. You run in there and you like, ooh, somebody emailed me. Times have changed. If I open up email and look at it, and I do look at it every day, I'm only looking for stuff I'm interested in because I'm bombarded with an offer for a million things. Facebook message, I'm pretty good at answering those because I'm also sending them out. Text message, I always answer. If you text message me, I'm going to answer you. Otherwise, my phone gonna beep until I don't answer. So, with that said, here's number 5. Step number 5, identify your hearts. So now you've got your list. Go through your list. This is the sorting part I did last night. How many people on that list, imagine it's just 100 on your list, love you very much and support anything you do? Would try CBD product or need CBD products? If you're going through your phone list and your phone list is big like mine, half of those people I can't even remember where I know them from, to be honest with you. But I got a solution for that. And how many of those people can afford $70 to buy our product, right? You can call, you can text, you can Facebook message, and you can email. Those are the 4 ways we communicate, unless you know another. And face-to-face is another, so that's fine. But the majority of us let's say it's Kai. Hey, Kai, how are you? Great. Real quick, I started a new business. It's in the CBD industry. Now, I'm not calling you to ask you to join my business, but what I'm needing is for you to be one of my customers right now for just 1 month. Now, let's take Christopher. Christopher is a great example. Crandall shared the product. Christopher took the product. He feels better. Now he's an affiliate. See how that works? We give away samples for free. A person just paid the shipping. But in this case, could you please do me a huge favor and be one of my customers for a month? Here's what I'll do. If you love the product, I'll show you how to get it for free. And if you don't, I'll cancel it and refund you. It will never bother you again with it. Does this sound fair? You know why this is the coolest thing ever? Guess what I had to do this morning? I had to send a customer a refund. I did. She bought, it was her and her husband bought CBD, sleep, and Trim 365. Here's the company's policy. I live here in Vegas, so I can really tell you, you bring the products back, they refund your money. No question, and bring them back empty. There's no sense in, I'm gonna be honest with you, if you send in the products back through the mail, don't feel some type of way about having product left in the bottle or the container if you're sending it back. Use it up. You know why? It's going in the trash. So if you're trying to, you know how we do. Maybe it's just me. Send back an empty bottle. They're not going to reuse this, so you sending back a partially used bottle of product makes absolutely no sense. The young lady at the front desk, Sarah, she's going to look at your account, or the company, when you send it back, they're going to look at your account. All of your products have to be from one order, meaning if you bought a director's pack and you had 4 different, you got to return all 4. If it's coffee, send an empty box. It does not, because they're not going to reuse this stuff. They're going to throw it away. So it does not make sense to try to, hey, I see they didn't use it all. The company don't care. I've experienced this 3 times. Send it. It has to all be in one order. They're going to refund your money that day, immediately, and it's going to hit your account in the same day or the next day. So give them a refund. So here it is. If you're not, if not, I will help you cancel it and get a full refund, and they refund all your money, and will never bother you again. Of course, for you guys that don't live in Vegas, you got to ship it back. But if you call the company, they'll give you the shipping information, I believe. All right. So these are your hearts. Anybody got somebody else that love them? If you don't, I love you. That took a long time for me to say those words. Identify your stars. This is supposed to be stars, not starts. Go through your list of 100 and identify the following people. Successful, open-minded, influential, opportunity, and can afford $5.99. You will call or text those 10 people and schedule a time when they can be available in front of their computer or tablet for 30 or 45 minutes, and you will say something like this. This is important because most of you guys ain't going to do this, but you need to learn how to do this, and you need to learn how to teach this. Hey, Kai, hey, listen, I just started a business, and I know you're super busy, but I was wondering if you could schedule a time with you when you'll be available for 30 minutes in front of a computer, and I'd like to show you what I'm doing and get your feedback. Cool, Kai? Cool. Hey, Kai, when is a good time? Is Saturday or Sunday best for you? Is Monday, or you say Saturday? Okay, morning or afternoon? Afternoon was good, 1 or 2? 2 is good, perfect. Kai, I'm gonna call you at 2. This is how I talk. I'm gonna text you 5 minutes before just to let you know that I'm calling you in 5 minutes, okay? Cool. Kai says, cool, we agreed to a time when Kai has 30 minutes. The presentation is 34 minutes and 12 seconds long. So that's why I'm asking him for 30 to 45 minutes, because some of that we're gonna talk. The rest, he'll be watching the presentation. So If you go through step number 7, you schedule a 3-way call. If you ask Krishna's not on here, I don't see her. She's in Dubai. Is she on here? She may be on here. Krishna and I did 3-way calls last month. Every single person that we talked to became an affiliate. 3-way calls work. They work. So, like I said, it's something about talking to a person versus texting them. Texting is like, I'm sorry I have to use this analogy, but I'm going to use it because we all can relate. Texting is like sex with a condom. There's no connection. Sorry if it offends you. There's no connection. Some of y'all probably like, I'm hanging up. Sorry. That's what texting is. It's a disconnect. Even though you're communicating, it's nothing like a voice. It's just like this. If this wasn't live and this was recorded, would you be as engaged? Nope, you'd be cleaning the kitchen, making breakfast or lunch, texting, Facebooking. If that's a thing, Facebooking, that's my new thing. I'm just giving it to you raw and uncut. So, schedule your 3-way call. Connect with people. Why y'all laughing? Somebody said something funny. Let me see. Nope. I don't know what's funny. Okay. All right. Step number 8. Set up a launch call. I tried to set up launch calls with many of you guys, and only one person did it. It is when I joined this business, especially if you're on my team, I did pre-launch. I did 3 pre-launch calls before I even joined the business, and then I launched my business. I understand you may have some fears, reservations, scared, or whatever. I'm telling you, if you launch your business, you will have much more success. Professionals launch. Consider yourself a professional. Amateurish join. I have to hit home on this because Stephanie was present when I did this. I posted on Facebook that I was going to be launching a CBD business. I contacted everybody who responded and told them when I was launching it. I called Wayne Topola and I say, hey, I'm setting up a pre-launch because I'm going to join the business this week. But before I join, I want to know how many people joined with me. I reached out, I text, and I did all of the stuff you guys see me do on a regular basis. When I send out a flyer, I send it out to everybody. When I'm doing it on Facebook, I invite everybody. You guys see the intent. When I pre-launched my business, the first call was on a Monday, 68 people showed up. The next one, there was a little bit more. The next one, it went down a little bit. But on that Thursday, I joined the business on Thursday night at 10 o'clock. And on Friday, I signed up my first person, Byron Wade, as an executive. And then everybody just started joining after that day. Everybody didn't join that same day, but people started joining after that. And it didn't stop till the end of May. So we're talking about the beginning of, or the middle of April. April 12th is when I joined. The first person signed up on April 13th. Mary Ann Smith and Byron Wade, both executives. They were the first 2 to sign up. And then 60-something people in the next 6 weeks. That's what launching does. Launching gets a lot of people in fast. That's how I hit 5K and 10K, because I launched. This is the exact same formula. I'm writing it. Step number 8, set up a launch call. Set a time and a date. You got me, you got Wayne, you got Brian, you got Kai, you got some superstars, you got Stephanie, you got James, you got some rock stars that can help you launch. on that day, just message the crap out of people. And I got a faster way to do it now. Like, I really got a faster way. I'm about to relaunch my business really, like, with thousands and thousands of people, because I didn't know this existed at the time. But at around noon that day, start inviting remaining 80 people. So you're gonna go from step 7 to step 8 and launch your business and watch what happens after that. Imagine if you've ever been on our Thursday Lock in Your Spot call. Imagine, I'm gonna pick on Dennis. Hey, Dennis. Let's say Dennis joins the business and I'm doing this call exclusively for Dennis. I'm gonna find out all the greatest things about Dennis and I'm gonna constantly say them on that call. Hey guys, you're fired up to talk to you. This is Dennis Allen's launch call, and you gotta get with him today. That's the kind of intensity I'm gonna use with his friends on the launch call. I'm telling you guys, you gotta lock in your spot with Dennis today. This is his launch call. He's gonna do some amazing things in his business, and I'm gonna tell you all the great things about this business. And guess what Dennis' friends are going to do after that call? At least 1 or 2 or 4 of them, they're going to say, I'm ready to sign up, Dennis. What do I do next? And Dennis can start pre-enrolling and signing them up. That's what launch calls do. So this is how to get your business done. Steps 1 through 8. Boom. Now, we don't have a lot of time. So 7 steps to freedom. You can go through this. This is all in the unit section. Become binary qualified. I got my first binary check this past Thursday. It was $69. That was my very first binary check because I just got binary qualified for the very first time. Because I made $69, guess what? Kai enrolled me. Kai gets a 30% check matching bonus. That's going to get better and better and better and better and better. Guess what $69 do? Think about that. That pays for my auto ship. Hello, at least one product of my auto ship. Cool. Yes, I made more money than that, but my binary check was $69, which covers my auto ship. And I think that's the least your check can be, because it's $300. The least your check can be is $45. And mine was $69, my binary check. So become binary qualified. If you, in setting up your auto ship, here, you can go here and learn that. Follow up with everyone, you can go here and learn that. Schedule a Facebook live launch. If you're not comfortable with doing lives, get comfortable. The person who does the most lives, look at lives like this. Look at it as the news or a TV show. What makes people popular? What makes you engage with Andre Popa and me and other people? Why do you engage with them? Because you see them on video. You hear their voice. You got to be the voice for your people and your team. If you're not comfortable with it, I do understand. Nobody's going to force you to do it, but that's going to put you out there more. And you see, as ugly as I am, I don't mind shooting a video with grays in my hair, with stuff in my teeth, with food on my face. I don't care. You know what? Judge me when I got about $10, $20 million in a shoebox under my bed. That was supposed to be funny. Nobody didn't find that funny. How to pre-enroll. So I'm going to share this with you guys, and I'm not saying it to be arrogant. I am a freaking master at pre-enrolling. I can write a list and I can pre-enroll better than anybody in this company, in my opinion. I've mastered a couple of things, and here's where you do it. You come to Unit 2, how to pre-enroll new members. When I joined this company, everybody was sending out links to get people to pre-enroll. That works for some people, but the way pre-enrollment works for me, I can pre-enroll 100% of the people that's interested. Here's how I do it. Start with a Facebook message or a text message. Let me pick on Brian this time. Hey Brian, hope you're doing well. Quick question, are you in the CBD industry yet? That is still my go-to question 100% of the times. That's what I ask a person. I will text message or Facebook message you this. Hey Dennis, hey Marie, hey Stephanie. Hope you're doing well. Quick question, are you in the CBD industry yet? If you text them, they're going to respond. If you Facebook message them, you have a 70 to 80% chance that they'll respond when they get it, if they get it, or they'll ignore the crap out of you. I've learned this the hard way. If you send this via email, they're gonna ignore it. I'm just telling you, because most people don't read their emails. So when they answer no, not yet, what is it? I say, this is Shannon Hamilton. This is a Shannonism. Wow, have you heard about the CBD industry is booming? Are you open to checking it out? That's 90% of the questions. And they say yes. Or if they say no, thanks for taking the time for my call. We'll connect later. That's what I say. I'm leaving the door open for a later conversation. But if they say yes, sure, of course, send me some information. Any of that, I say, cool. What's your email address? Because guess what you need? And it was confirmed the other day with Jenna Zwagel. She does it the exact same way. If she make $1 million a month and she does it this way, then damn it, I was right all along. When I heard her say that, I was like, yes, I'm right. I like being right sometimes because I'm not always right. But anyway, I get their email address. They send me their email address. Now, this has switched up a little bit for me. And I'm going to give you exactly what I say, so get a pen and paper handy. But after they send me their email address, this is what I do. I go here. In your back office, you're going to have opt-in forms. I think you have 3. 7-figure BizOp, hempworksbizop.com / your username, and there's another one. So let's say Dennis sent me, I will put in Dennis Allen. I copy and paste, and I do it from my phone or I do it from the computer, and I will put in Dennis's email address. I know this is not yours, Dennis. I'm not going to even submit it. And then I click submit. I don't ever put the phone number, never. I just never put the phone number. And I click learn more. So I'm going to go ahead and click it. If that's your email address, welcome, Dennis. You are now pre-enrolled under me. Okay, so this is what they'll see. This is important. This is when you pre-enroll them. Of course, you're doing it so they don't see this, but you see this, but you need them to see this. So they will see their name is here, home, company, products, opportunity, genealogy. Now, here, I'm gonna tell you what I sent them in a second. I'm gonna just go through this so you guys know the mastery of pre-enrollment. That video I talked about in step number 7 is right here. This is Josh Zwagel.
Right, hello and welcome.
34 minutes and 13-second video.
Josh Zwagel.
That's the opportunity video that they get from this page when they pre-enroll. Hello. And then they can learn about the company. And I'm gonna tell you what I said. They can learn all about the company here. It's a video here. You guys may need to know this. Hey, you can learn all about our products here. And what's cool is there's a product video for the sprays and HempWorks. You don't have to explain this to nobody. And hold on, wait a minute. Third-party documentation. Right here, opportunity. If you click here, here's the compensation plan video.
So in network marketing, I've always felt like there's a gap. Part of our compensation plan is our.
No, you don't have to. Everything is right here. This is cool. I didn't discover this till like last month, even though it's always been here. Here's all of the compensation plan stuff. So if you got a comp plan person, here it is in the income disclaimer statement. All when they pre-enroll. And they can download the comp plan. And what's cool is genealogy. Of course, I just did this, so there's nobody else under Dennis. And then join now. So when they're ready to join, they just click the join now button, fill out, pick their kit, ship it, boom, continue. Now, why am I going over all of this? Also, there's some, on this page right here, if Dennis was to click success coaches, guess what he will find? The person who pre-enrolled him, me, and my phone number. How cool is that? Because you can tell a person that, and I'm gonna show you what I tell them. If I quit or whatever, guess what? You can reach up to Kai, or you can reach up to Wayne with the phone numbers. This is how I joined. I didn't call Kai, I called Wayne. Because Wayne was at the top of the food chain when I joined. So I reached out to Wayne. Wayne, and above Wayne was Brian, but I reached out to Wayne. Wayne and I talked, and boom, I joined the company. A person may join with you, whatever, but you can tell them, hey, if you got any questions for me, if you reach me through Facebook, here's how you can find my phone number and my email. Here's how you can find my upline's phone number and his upline, his or her upline, under success coaches. Contact us. I don't think I ever clicked that. Here's the corporate information for that research person. I bet y'all didn't know this was here, huh? Me neither. Look, we're in Australia, New Zealand. I didn't know that. Uh-oh. Maybe this is where we're going. Belgium. Hey, maybe we just found out where we're going. The European sprays, European oils, Canada. Uh-oh. I just revealed something, y'all. Our new countries. And here's the corporate office. User maintenance. Let me see what this is. Okay, a person, they can, like you can change a person's email and all of that stuff here. Like if I wanted to take this account from Dennis, I can hit change and put Stephanie Dozier and put her email address, and now this would be her account. That's just an FYI.
Hey, Shannon.
Yes.
Hate to cut. Got a quick question. Is that Australia one a new one? Because I've never seen that one. Is that new?
Me neither. This is new to me too.
Woohoo!
This, hey, we all just found out something new. Where was that? Under contact us.
I'm talking to somebody in Australia right now.
Cool. So I just ran across this just now. Wherever this is, it should be Belgium, but that don't say Belgium. That say Belgium. I don't know. But anyway, when you pre-enroll somebody, I know I got 5 minutes, Stephanie. When you pre-enroll somebody, this is what they see. Now what you need to know is how do you get them there if you pre-enroll them? I'm gonna give you my exact message. Hold on, I got 10 messages over here. I'm ready to relaunch, start my business. I love it. So their link doesn't require a password. No, we do not use the Power Team system. Zero. Don't freaking use it. Leave it alone. It's going away. It doesn't work. It's a pain in the ass. I'm sorry. If you use it, stop. It's not going to be there. Just an email. So when I sign out under their name, they can sign back in. I always use the other pre-enrollee link. There's all of the pre-enrollee links do the same thing. Yes, until they join and create a username. Thank you, Stephanie. Okay, so here's what I do. I'm about to give you the Shannon Hamilton secret to success. And I got 3 minutes to do it because I got to be on another Zoom. So in my phone under notes, let me go all the way back. Let me go back. in my phone. I have this is a notepad where it's like a sticky note, but it's a notepad. In there, I can click here, pull up all of my notes, and right here, I want you guys to write this, and I'll make sure you get it. I don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna read it to you in a second. This is what I send everybody I pre-enroll. Here's what it says. Here's a quick video I share from Dr. Oz, and there's a link to the Dr. Oz video. I use Bitly to make it short. My next statement, when I pre-enroll somebody, I say, I have added, write this down, I have added you to my pre-enrollment list just in case you like what you see. Basically, that gave me permission to pre-enroll them when they gave me their email address. You can learn more about our company, products, compensation plan in the booming CBD industry by logging in with your email address at https://www.mydailychoice.com/login. Then click pre-enroll. So in case some of you guys don't know that, myhempworkspot.com and mydailychoice.com/login takes you to the exact same place. So let me show you what I mean by that, because I know I just probably confused you because we haven't done it this way. I'm going to log out. So I'm going to tell you why, the psychology behind why I use this. When you go to mydailychoice.com/login, and I got like 1 minute. If they click pre-enrollee, they enter their email address, DennisAllen@gmail.com. Oops, help if I spell it right. Guess where it takes you? Ta-da! Right back there. And they can see, I've told them they can learn about the company, the products, compensation plan, and their genealogy. Somebody's gonna click that. Or if you do this, myhempworkspot.com, and you type in this email address. Oops. Guess what? Takes you to the same place. You can choose either one of those. I take them here. There's a psychology why I do this. Let me show you why, so you can see it for yourself. The reason I send them here versus sending them to my HempWork spot. My HempWork spot don't have anything else. Some people will get here, they're going to see this and they're going to get lost. But then they still can go check out the products. They can still check out the company. They can check out our compensation plan. They can check out our events, contacts, everything is here. That's why I send this to them versus myhempworkspot.com. That's just, over time, it's just a lesson learned. And then I tell them in this, and I'll make sure I post this, that all the links are at the top of the page. Now, for those guys, a lot of you learning about Chirp and how I'm using Chirp. Chirp is like the bomb. That's the best thing ever in the world. But all I do is, when I send this and I pre-enroll somebody, I hold it down, I say, select all, copy, and then I can text it. If they send me their email through Chirp, I can do it on my phone, I can do this through Facebook, and I can do it through text message. And I can do it through email because it's all on my phone. I just copy and paste. Done. I can pre-enroll all day. I pre-enroll in my sleep. I really do. There may be somebody that send me an email, and then I go ahead, copy and paste and pre-enroll them, and then I send them that. And then I tell them I'll follow up with them in a couple of days. Does this help you with that part so far? At least you know to build a list, you know how to prospect, you know where that's at, you know it's in the Facebook group under units. Let's see. The last step you gotta master. Shannon, I want to sign up for Chirp. Okay, go to chirp.com. Shannon's asking this question. Go to chirp, CHIRP.com/Shannon. There's a deal there. What level of Chirp do you recommend to start out with? For those of you guys that's using Chirp, it's hard for me to tell you where to start. But I'm going to do a training after my next training. So come back to this thing and I'll post it. Come back here after my next training because it's from 10 to 11 with the POPAs. I'm going to do an extensive training on Chirp. I'm going to dive in for, if it's 2 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours, because I love it so much. And once you learn this, it's a game changer. You can prospect. I can literally prospect all 3,511 contacts with one click. That's a game changer. So I'm going to do that training in about an hour, hour and a half. So come back here and I'll teach you all about Chirp. But the last thing you got to learn, and then I got to go because I'm 3 minutes late, is follow up. Chirp automatically does it doesn't automatically, but you can set it up to do all your follow-ups, and I'm going to show you how all that works. So look for my message in the CBD Badassador group. I'm going to go there with you guys, but for now, shareable funnels are the second factor. Yes, I'm going to build the funnels out, and I'm going to give them to you guys free. Everything I'm doing, I'm transparent. So whatever we need to win as a team, I'm willing to do. If I need to travel, if home parties work for you guys and I need to travel, that's in my plan. I'm buying an RV. When James move up here to Las Vegas, we're going to buy an RV. We're going to take Titan and Titus on the road, and we're coming to a city near you. James like, I didn't sign up for that. But you'll like the RV. Trust me. But in any case, guys, I hope this helped you. Sorry I have to run, but go to units inside the CBD Badassador group. Units 1, and just go through all of them. It's not that many. And you'll find all the information that we covered today in about an hour and a half. So let's say it's 10 o'clock here, 11:30 my time. I'll come back and teach you all about Chirp, and I'll answer. I'm gonna stay on for as long as possible, and you're gonna see me do the work too. It's not, I'm just not gonna be instructing you. I'm going to be setting up funnels and doing the work because I got people to contact too. So you'll see that live. With that said, I hope this helped you guys. I'm gonna unmute and then I gotta go. So I am 5 minutes late. Andre, don't kill me. Does this help?
Yes, thank you. Okay. So I didn't go, but Friday I was talking to Sandy because she bought CBD.
Who was talking to somebody? Oh, I'm gonna put this in the chat for you guys. I just put something in the chat. So between now and the next hour and a half, look in the chat. Well, it's gonna go away when I log off. Go to chirp.com/courses and you can learn what Chirp does. Chirp.com/courses, the plural. And that'll teach you all about Chirp and what it does. And then I'm gonna teach you how we use it in the network. So with that said, everybody have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in an hour and a half.
Chirp is spelled C-H-I-R-P, right?
2 I's, yes sir.